It's in the best angle. Hey guys, welcome to episode 1 of the Beanz. You're probably wondering why I'm standing up before I'm going to eat. And it's because I pull my shorts down because at this weight the waistband digs in. So I find I can eat it standing up and not gag better than I can do if I'm sitting down. So I've not done an episode in a heck of a long time, and that's just simply because there's been a fuckload going on. But we are now middle of February, so lockdown is going to go on for at least another 4 weeks here in Scotland, which is okay. We've managed to upgrade the garage of Beanz, which I'm sure you'll see in the future episodes to come. But for just now, it's pre-workout and then it's push day. I'm driving down an empty freeway, no waiting for the light to change. I'm seeing the sunrise behind me. Okay, so my current intro workout, I always get ready just after I've eaten breakfast, will be 2 scoops of cyclodextrin. For those of you that follow my articles, there will be an article on this one probably by the time this vlog's out, if not a couple of days after it. So I'll always tend to get like effectively 2 days worth ready, just so that I'm saving time. 1 scoop of creatine, so that's like 5 grams, you could say, again. And what I'll do is I'll mix all this with like 1.5 litres, 2 litres of water, and just consume it when I train. And then 2 scoops of EAs. I go with the watermelon's good, probably my favourite, but the pina colada flavour is arguably the better of the two. And then intra is just 2 scoops of a pump. I used to have the pre, but I'm really sensitive to caffeine, or my gut is. So to try and minimise that, I just have more of like a pump base instead of stems. So that's intra. Other changes that have kind of happened this past week would be the addition of growth hormone. As you can see, needs to be kept in the fridge. Been a good addition, sleep's been better, but the only one thing is that my weight's went up to 131. For that I've had to modify my office chair. So this is my office. Now as you can see, this chair used to have these side bits here. However, what I was just finding was I was having to sit like this, and it was like elevating my scapula, so it was just giving me a sore back. So I felt like, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm a bit big for the seat, which is class. But at 131 kilos, I still think I'm holding some pretty decent conditioning. Alongside, I did some posing with Steph Noble last week, just to tidy up the sort of quarter turns which are new to Classic Physique this year. So 19 and a half weeks out as of this Saturday. I'll probably start dieting at the end of March, so like with 12 or 13 weeks to go, which you're probably watching this and thinking that it doesn't really seem like a lot, but any dieting phase I've done, bar one, over the years has been between 8 and 12 weeks. So I get lean relatively quick, which will be which is obviously a good thing, because some people need to prep for like 22 weeks. But on the way to train push, Chris can be joining us. You'll see it's a nice little setup that we've got. few guys. We've sort of chucked all our equipment in one, and there's a lot of equipment on the way, including a pull down, incline chest press, pendulum, hack, squat. So I'm excited for that all to be finished. So I'll probably continue to train there, even when the gyms do open, whenever that may be. Hey guys, so welcome to the Beanz Gains push day. Starting off with cuff flies with this potato-looking man, Chris Ben. He's been a pretty good help for me, or will be this prep, because you're just a little bit weaker than me, right?
Just a little bit.
A little weaker now. He's stronger on some stuff, which is also going to push me, but mostly kind of similar. Yeah. So whereas like Ali's great to train with, but his weights aren't quite the same. So the fact that he does a bit more pushes me that little bit more.
No, one more. Let's go. Come on, Paul. Good, more. Let's go. 10. Let's go. 11. Good. Keep going. Up. Good. Get more 11 this side. 4. So let's go. Keep going. Yes. 6. Good. Come on. 7. Let's get 5 more.
So the good thing is that he is doing the same show as me. So what we all do is go through prep together, pose together, be hungry together. But no, it's good to just have someone there as you're going through the process, because if you've never done it before, it's fairly tough. But having a community of support around you just makes that a little bit easier. So get the session done, get home, eat some Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, that's good. Easy, let's go. Good. Yes, done. Good. Go.
Let's go. Good. Come on, blend it. At least one, at least one. One more.
Let's go 5. 4 more. 4, good. Sting 3. Go. Come on, Vaughn. 2. 1 more at least. Up, go again, go again. Up, good. Push, push, push. No, no. 50.
See your belly big boxes,
Remember, night before for the swing squat, you wanted anything near what I did. First session, come and beat it.
I did.
Yeah, I did. Go on Instagram.
He's lying. He's lying.
Kilos. Come on.
Look at him. Pocket size. He's just got short levers and that means he's pretty stronger.
As long as it's fat.
Technically he should be. I'm on with a better looking than those.
Just watch this. Watching Arnold, man.
Come on, go. Good. Yep.
Good. Come on, Vaughn. Let's go. 5. Yes, let's go. Up. Good. Let's go. 7. 7. You've got 7. Up, up, up. Big push. Up, up. Good. And then fine.
So, push done. This is a usual post-workout meal for me. 2 bananas, pancakes and jam, 3 Pop-Tarts, and 75 grams of whey. So, no chicken and brown rice like you might see from other old school bodybuilders, which I've done before and it was miserable. So, it's been really good to have Chris there as a training partner for the past few weeks, and he'll just continue straight up until show day, which will come around like sooner rather than later. By that point, hopefully, my wife will be able to get to come see me compete. Fingers crossed. Because 4 weeks later is then the British. So that'll be August time. So obviously we don't really know kind of what's happening with lockdown or whatever. But all I know is that my routine hasn't really changed much, especially with the unit. I'll probably continue training at the unit when the gyms do open, just with the new pieces of kit that are coming, like the hacks, the end of the month, the start of March, so another couple of weeks. The pendulum is April, and then the sort of hammer strength incline and the isolateral lat pull down that I ordered, they're May. So a bit to wait. Probably will add to it with every sort of month that goes on, and just make it an epic place to train from, just so that even when the gyms do open, I'll still have that. Won't have to wait on equipment. And there's a lot of machines that like places and like gyms in Dundee don't have that I wanted to use. That ultimately, I've just bought. Some guys just bought for the unit. So yeah, I mean, apart from it, that's kind of really it, guys. There's nothing too much else to add. What you've kind of seen is a wee sort of day in the life of, I'll eat this and I'll just go spend another couple of hours working, and then just eat for the rest of the day, because food's still, I think it's like 750 carb, 300 protein, 100 fat, and I'm just able to get that in. So let us know what you think of this sort of episode, what it's like, because this is obviously kind of a new series. Any feedback would be much appreciated, and wherever you are, wherever you do, give it a beans.